Guys, it's Colin here. I'm going to show you my best brother, Scott, right here.
Hi, I'm Scott, team leader of Team Shadow. I'm going to show you my deck.
Alright, now let's see his deck.
My deck is just a basic Blackwing deck. I'm going to start with the monsters.
So they take him a little while, huh there, folks?
Oh, shut up, you.
Please do not let Scott's comment less our ratings.
Haha, very funny.
By the way, me and Scott have some really powerful cards.
Alright, I'm going to start with one card that's not a Blackwing, the Wicked Eraser. And now, you pretty much know what the Wicked Eraser does. This card cannot be special summoned. This card cannot be normal summoned except by attributing 3 monsters. The attack and defense of this card are each equal to the number of cards your opponent controls times 1,000. When this card is destroyed, send it to the graveyard. Destroy all cards on the field during your main phase, and you can destroy this card.
AKA, folks, the Wicked Eraser is also the darker version of the Egyptian god Slifer the Sky Dragon. That song just played.
Moaning.
Oh my gosh!
Girlfriend moment. Now I have 3 Blackwing Boar the Spear. You pretty much know what he does. He can break your defense. Now I have 3 Minstrel the Silver Shields. Pretty much when he gets destroyed, you can reduce the battle damage you take from the next attack this turn to 0. I have me 3 Blackwing Fang the Steel Chains. He can basically attack your life points directly and dish out 500 points.
Not that much, though.
And I have 2 Blackwing Sure the Blue Flames. When he destroys a monster, you can bring 1 Blackwing monster with 1,500.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I'm sorry, that was Teresa texting me, sorry.
They don't know who she is, idiot. Now I have Blackwing Kalute the Moon Shadow. He's pretty useful for a Blackwing deck. Blackwing Jetstream the Blue Sky. You can discard him from your hand to prevent one of your Blackwings from being destroyed. Now we get to my main card, Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. You can special summon him, and he's pretty much good at tuner. And once per turn, you can have the attack and defense of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Now we go on to Blackwing Shireko the Dawn. Pretty much, he can take any Blackwing monster on the field, and you can activate his effect, select 1 monster, and every other Blackwing's attack goes to him. Now we have Blackwing Gust the Backblast. And if you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand while this card is face up on the field. If your opponent's monster attacks a Blackwing monster you control, the attacking monster loses 300 attack during the damage step. Now we move on to...
By the way, folks, he got most of these Blackwings from me.
Shut up.
You know it's true.
Now we have Blackwing Gilbu the Searing Wind. When your opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can switch the original attack and defense of this card until the end phase.
You guys can probably already tell by now who his favorite character is.
I kill you.
Hey, that's my catchphrase.
Blackwing Elfin the Raven is my next Blackwing. If you control a face-up Blackwing monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. When this card is normal summoned, you can change the battle position of one monster on your opponent controls. Now we go on to Blackwing Vayu, the Emblem of Honor.
I regret ever giving that card to you.
If this card is face up on the field, you cannot use it for a synchro summon. If this card is in your graveyard, you can move and play this card plus 1 non-tuner monster in your graveyard and special summon 1 Blackwing synchro monster from your extra deck, whose level stars equal the removed monsters. The effects of that synchro monster is negated. Next we go on to Blackwing Blizzard the Far North. This card cannot be special summoned. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Blackwing monster from your graveyard and face up defense position. Now we move on to Blackwing Kochi the Daybreak. If this card was special summoned, it cannot be used as a synchro material monster. Now we go to Blackwing Kalima the Haze. During your opponent's battle phase, if you control no monsters, you can move from play this card from your graveyard to select one synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it. It is removed from play at the end of the battle phase. Now we move on to Mirage Dragon. He's pretty much essential for my deck. As long as this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. This saves me a lot. And now we move on to Shield Wing.
Trust me, guys, that Mirage Dragon, I hate it. It sucks because I can't use my Mirror Force against it.
Mirror Force, Mirror Force, Mirror Force.
Oh, like you don't have one in your deck. Oh, I'm
Now,
sorry. Did I just
Shield
give a
Wing-
spoiler?
Shut up. Now we put on Shield Wing. Shield Wing, you basically have to attack him 3 times before he's destroyed. Now on to my trap cards.
Ugh, hurry up already.
Shut up.
You have to give a detailed explanation of
Now we
every single
have-
one of your cards.
Blackwing, Backlash, two Black Thunders, 1 Dimensional Prison, 2 Fake Feathers, 1 Icarus Attack, 1 Delta Crow Anti-Reverse, 1 Sakuratsu Armor, 1 Skull Invitation. He's pretty much a good combo for Blackwing Dragon. We have Starlight Road, Mirror Force, Negate Attack, and Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
Now on to the spell cards.
Now, my spell cards save me a lot. Don't they, brother?
Yes, they do.
Now I have Blackwing Strike, 3 Raptor Wing Strikes, 1 Giant True Nade, a Soul Release, 2 Against the Wind, 1 Swords of Revealing Light, Allure of Darkness, Black Whirlwind, and Monster Reborn. Now on to my favorite monsters.
Dude, I
The
swear
Synchro monsters.
America is staring right at me on that dual map of yours.
Now I have Blackwing Armed Wing. He's pretty much a more advanced version of Blackwing Boar the Spear.
I gave him that card.
Now I have 2 Gaia Knight, the Force of the Earth. Pretty much pointless. I have 2 Blackwing Armor Masters.
Both of which I gave him.
And pretty much he can't be destroyed by battle, and he has Witch counters. 2 Blackwing Silver Wind the Ascendant.
Got him.
Now we move on to my dragons. Stardust Dragon. You know what everybody knows what Stardust Dragon does.
It's Yusei's favorite card.
And we have Red Dragon Archfiend, Jack's favorite card. And now my most favorite and prized possession, my Black-Winged Dragon.
You guys probably can't see the card very well, but here's a good view.
Black-Winged Dragon is basically, his effect is, whenever you take damage from a card effect, place 1 black feather counter on this card. This card loses 700 attack for each black feather counter on it. Once per turn, you can remove all black feather counters on this card to have 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Lose 700 attack for each black feather counter, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack lost by the monster because of this effect.
Remember, folks, this is why he had Skull Investigate Invitation, so that way he can negate the card's effect, so that way you can just keep giving it more black counters. All right.
That concludes my deck.
All right.
Next. No, don't do yours.
All right.
That's
now,
the end.
That's the end. All right. Wait till our next video. Thanks, guys.